All right, it looks like that's working. YouTube should be working also now. Let's see what's wrong with. Okay, there's something wrong with this. It's studio mode for now. Info. PSN scene off. Okay, that's working. Steam video. That's working. All right, today's Sunday, first weekend of the third quarter, and then we'll get the rooms made. Let's do the passcode for North America 0713. Let me unplug this and see if that fixes. Alright, some of my sensor is not working correctly. Everything's set correctly here. Okay, the PSN video, there's no sound for PSN. That's interesting. Huh. Alright, there's something wrong with these things. What does this do? It says us here, but there's no sound. I'm not sure what's wrong. Why is there no sound? Let's try put this back onto.
Hey, Akai.
Hey, Sasuna. My machine's not working correctly, so let me see if I can fix this. Sound is not working. Most like shouldn't I have update the OBS software? So, alright, let me just close this out and see if that fixes it. Alright, I'm going to restart the stream while it's bits. That's not right. See if that works. Okay, no, it's not working with Steam. Franchise in there, okay. Got Mo Monkey joining also. I see what's wrong. That's the problem using two PlayStation 4 controller accent target turn off device. Okay. Should work here now. Okay. Why is there no sound though? That's why. Okay. There it is. I had 2 steams up. Okay. That fixed.
Round 3. Ready, go.
Alright. Alright, we got 3 people in the North America PSN room now. Got the Steam for Europe made, and then go post around. And then I do have to go take care of some stuff in the house. Where's my phone? Hey, Rusty, welcome. Okay, let's go post around PSN. Zero 7. That Chant has most likely busy too. Alright, let's post it.
There is another Defensores Virtuosos today, so I'm gonna have to leave it at 4 sharp.
Okay.
Well, slightly before 4.
Okay. And that is the South America online bi-weekly tournaments.
Yes, sir.
Those who are not familiar with it. Alright. That's posted. Let's go post on Steam. Oh, information. Okay, here's the Steam League Room 33040.
Hi. Hello.
Hey, Chan.
Hey, Chai
How
Chai.
you guys- So I don't know what you guys have been chatting about, but on my stream we were chatting about, last night's podcast. So
Oh God,
okay, so you guys didn't get there yet.
I'm still tired. No.
Alright, so you're traumatized. sounds like Satsuna's traumatized.
So what was the technical difficulty?
We don't. It's only speculation.
Oh, did they actually
I'm
tell
only-
us? Okay.
I don't know. Tricky says that according to Denkai, but I think it's speculation on this part. Denkai, it seems like Denkai felt like they were on Wi-Fi. I just know they were on a red bar connection with whoever was running that.
Hosting
That's all
it.
whoever was hosting, there's a red bar connection to everyone, right? On
Yeah,
top of that, I know
With-
that there's stories, and someone had told me, but again, this could just be hearsay. This could be something I've said myself getting looped back to me because I put it out there in the Twitch chat that there is storm season. Like this weekend did have advisory about the storms, so I was like, but I also said I'm just saying that to myself to cope. I'm just giving them that excuse. So I can
Was
cope
it was
with
it earlier like that though? Was it earlier the connection was the green bar, or was it all red at the very beginning of the stream?
We'd have to look at we'd have to rewatch the VOD.
Uh-huh.
I didn't have the energy to go back and restart the VOD or to go
Oh
look
God,
at it.
no.
But I think it didn't. It wasn't something that was brought to our attention. I think if there was a red bar early in the night, we have some players in the community who probably would have shouted that out. So some players really gonna spot out.
It was always bad. it got better and then it got worse. But yeah, from what I could see, when people would come into the room, it was horrible, and then it would eventually get better. And but yeah, it was all over the place. And then by the end of the night, anytime they'd come in and you would see the room outside, they would be red barred.
Yeah. Yeah, it was it was basically, I just knew that by the end of the night I was seeing all red bars to them. So it meant that to me I was like, the host internet is sucking it up, right? And that's the first assumption anyways. So what we can confirm is that the connection to the host sucked. Right? Like to everyone, which puts it on the host. Most likely, right? And then we do know there's storms, we do know there's situation, but it's not like the hurricane had landed, it's just that a hurricane is brewing. But it's Florida, so it's hurricane season. That said, I also give shout out to Tricky, because last night Tricky ran her stream and provided entertainment for people that were just, wanting to watch VF and were wanting to watch that with Tricky, and then, suddenly it's like, this is happening. So at least then I saw Tricky was doing some training stuff and was also answering questions, so I thought that was awesome. That's where the community comes in, right? On my end, I ended up joining the Discord voice chat group in the community VF Discord. We were just kind of chatting about it, and we were rewatching some of the matches from the Asia qualifiers, and a huge credit to the streaming staff and everyone involved, because they did have to work through that. And that's got to be I hope they had good caffeine or something for Shidosha and Limey. They're just sitting there hanging on there going, okay, we'll hear what production stuff we gotta do. From casual chat, a lot of regular Tampa Never Sleeps viewers, not a lot, some seem to say that they never really experienced this before with Tampa Never Sleeps. But so we'll see. It's just unfortunate about last night. I am glad we ultimately got to watch most of the critical matches, but we did miss some. So I did say on my stream that I know Crazy Drunk is going to upload his matches online at some point. He's got a YouTube channel, Crazy Drunk 88. So on YouTube, look up Crazy Drunk, all one word, 88. It's like the Crazy 88s, killed it.
Oh.
And then, so if you haven't followed Crazy Drunk 88 on YouTube, please follow them. They told me they're going to timestamp their videos, so you can, you have timestamps, you can watch their matches, because I did want to really see those matches. And Koen Raku has never really done recording before, but he does have the replays, so I have to favorite those replays or save them at least, and then maybe later we'll figure out a way to, we'll probably upload. We'll probably work, basically community will work with Koen Raku to kind of help get those matches on. So we can, because I thought, I really wanted to watch the match between Koen Raku and Chow. I know we get plenty of that action from qualifier number 2, but it would be good to see how it played out in the finals. Yeah, the community hangout was awesome. So shout outs to The Rock Reaper, who was also in there. And The Rock Reaper was actually, might be the one who told me that they're doing the community hangout and invited me to go into that Discord. I can't remember. So one of the community members was like, "Hey, Chancha, you should join us in the voice chat." So I did that. I was like, oh, this is great. So, by the way, hi Rec. Hope you're doing really, really good. Okay, what were you? I sucked up all the oxygen there. What are you guys were chatting about before I jumped in? It's so good. We got Life for Eve. We got Tricky. We got Block Swift, which I think might be Dollar Yen. We got General.
It is Dollar Yen.
Yeah. So this is an awesome. We got Mold Monkey. Look at this. Insane Kage, insane IME. This is so awesome. This is a really good game.
This is Dollar Yen now in the blockchain.
Yeah, that's the block. Okay. Yeah, we got a block.
Modern now.
There you go. But this is gonna be good. These are like the PSN killers right here. Every person here. If we have the Rock Reaper, that would be awesome too. But everyone here was like a killer and threat to totally win it last season. Not everyone was available all times, but all of us were busy circumstances. Tricky didn't So everyone in here is real. This is gonna be awesome. Like we need Condor in here too. Bring Condor and bring RJ in, but this is July, so people are starting their summer vacations and maybe even their weather.
Round 2. Ready, go!
Yeah. So quite a night. I am still tired from last night, but that's no excuse. Just had to set up my PS5. I made sure it's on Ethernet. Always make sure. If you move your PS5 from one location of your house to another, make sure that the Ethernet setting is on. It's not on the switch. And then I had to turn off HDCP because since I'm running through a capture card, I couldn't I had to put on the VR headset to change the setting to turn HDCP off, so that I could use it through the capture card. And then because I'm using the pass-through to display, and it's kind of complicated to undo the wire in my desk setup. It's all over the place. But then after that, I wanted to make sure my PS5 was on 4-bit so that it did any kind of hard drive stuff and not slow things down while we play. And then I made French toast for the kids, so it was a fun one.
All right, I'm just going to interrupt here quickly. We already have 7 people in the North America PSN League room, so we're going to start the countdown of 5 matches before we start. And we're still looking for at least 1 more for the Europe Steam League room, and before we start. I'm going to go AFK for a bit to take care of something in the house right now.
Okay, sounds good, Akai. Marco 2530, are you also streaming in the Akai League today? He said that the overlay crashed their system, so I hope you're okay, Marco. Also, let's do this. I'm going to do a shout out to Tricky because Tricky is streaming right now, so you can watch Tricky's perspective. She will answer your questions. You keep the topic on VF, she's going to answer it for you. And it's good stuff. Awesome stream. And now it's officially Tricky Eileen. It actually has been for a while. So there we go. Shout out to Tricky Eileen. Please follow Tricky Eileen. Later I'll give a shout out to Rock Reaper, who is at work right now, so they can't let us yet. But we're really happy to have them on the stream. Subcharum, thank you very much for your support always. So scared for the console fees to be free when Revo goes live. Here's the funny thing, right? Our human nature to factionalize, and there's justification, but my experience, right, with Tekken 8 on Tekken 8 on console and PC. Obviously, if you have a really good PC, it runs really well. And that said, if you run on PS5, it's not going to be as good as like a souped up PC, but it's better than a not souped up PC. And so my experience, at least, is pretty consistent on Tekken 5, or on Tekken 8 on the PS5. However, whenever I connected from the PS5 to a PC player, more often than not, I had to deal with like a lot of junk in the match, right? It suddenly felt not smooth. It suddenly felt it could be a rough connection. It could be that their system, was slow, and sometimes it felt like maybe they were lag switching. But Tekken didn't bother me so much when it happened because I was still winning those fights, and I'm not even a good Tekken player. But it was like if they had the lag switch, maybe I'm good enough to beat someone who wants the lag switch. But what I mean to say though is not to say that PC is bad, just that the other side always feels like the comfort. It always feels that way. So a lot of PC players are afraid of like when console opens up, but then vice versa. Console suddenly is dealing with a lot of potato PCs, so it kind of goes all over the place. I would say PC is the more wide open platform, which means you can have the best, you could also have the worst, and so the spectrum is huge on the PC end about what your opponent could be bringing to that fight. On console, it's stable, but it might not be. It's probably not nearly as good as top of the line PC on a fiber. You know, that's always going to be tops. So then you're going to see what is the average of what I'm dealing with. You know. Yeah, but it is also true that when you play Revo on a PC, well, okay, my honest experience with Revo both on PS5 and PC. PS5 is consistent, but there is, but I've played on PCs where it's way sharper, so the input delay is less. But I've also had my inputs feel like they're getting eaten like quite a bit when I play on PC also. You know, so it's
NVIDIA
like,
reflex.
Yeah. So one of the things we've said, or one of the things we found, turn off NVIDIA reflex, because that tends to be one of the culprits. On some setups, if you go to manage your game, when you go to manage your game on Steam, turn off Steam control if you're having issues like that. Some people have experienced that for whatever reason, the Steam control setup on Revo has like also affected it. But you know what? This is like the PC experience. It's like everybody every PC gamer I know, including myself at some points in my life, are a form of mechanic. So it's like that. You end up being like your friend with the car, and who's always working on his car, and you just never see them stop working on their car for the rest of their life. You know, so it's like okay, and it's like, but we want to get the best, right? And you are going to get the best experience on PCs. You may or may not have to keep changing. But a lot of people have to take PCs. I mean, in tournaments you kind of deal with it. So sometimes we set a bar. Sometimes people really want to help. They're like, hey, I've got this old PC, but I think I've got it really optimized. And can we use it in a tournament? We have to go test it. Sometimes the answer is, yeah, this is perfect. Sometimes the answer is, we can't use this. Like, there's too many problems. When we hooked up 2 controllers to it, it just tanked, right? That actually has happened to us. But you know, like I have had. Sometimes it's the controller. Sometimes people are using interesting PCBs, and the PCBs are like, it's constantly flickering on and off, you know, and that causes lots of problems, lots and lots of problems. So I did like the solution that the New York community did find like 3 years ago, using like Brook Wingman adapters. I think that limits that streamlines the bottleneck, and that's helped so many events like actually function on PC. It's by using like the Wingman adapter, because then the system is like it's working with something it regularly. The settings are in place to consistently work with the way that the Brook Wingman adapter is working. Hey, good morning, XTN. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing really, really well. Hope you can join us today. Like your Taka always makes a statement, always doing pretty good in the leagues. I know you're a busy guy, but if you have time today, it would be awesome if you're able to join us.
XTN's already in here.
Is he?
Yeah, XTN Taka. 5th Q.
Okay, sorry, I keep looking for the XTN. I see this law. I see that. XTN Taka. Okay, Christian, XTN Taka. Hell yeah. I'm really glad you're here.
Do you guys have a rough idea how many matches we already gone through? If not, we'll just say it's 2 more matches before we start.
So, let's take our lesson from last night. And look, do we see any red bars? No. So, no, I'm just kidding. But we can't kick out the host, right? No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. That said, credit to the people that stuck by and watched. Looking at the viewer numbers, taking they seem, for the most part, you know, at least after a few interruptions, they kind of stabilized. They didn't like dive down for the rest of it. So there was a stable base of players that were consistently watching it, or in it to finish it. So I didn't like watch the entire day. I just kind of show up here and there. And so I thought when I saw it was a red bar, I thought the host was maybe someone from Asia or something, to help get the up and running. But yeah, so I'm curious if the beginning was a full green bars to everybody, and
But yeah. All right, we got our 8 people in the North America PSN room. We'll say 2 more matches before we start here, and we've got 8 people also in the Europe Steam room. So like 3 matches before we start there. Okay.
So I want to, yeah, I'm gonna also give a shout out. XTN said, "I'm trying to stick to getting these PSN sessions in. Don't want to get freaked out by potential lag up setups of Evo." That's a really good point. Here's the thing: if you ask anybody that played a combo breaker, they're gonna tell you it wasn't the most lag up setup at all. There were many factors, right? One factor was the reflex boost. One factor were maybe the PCs they used, but I think those were actually pretty good. But another factor was the displays, right? And this is known. So some displays lag more than others. Some displays are faster than others. And at the majors in North America and even in Japan, it depends. Now in Japan, SEGA, I guess, has a deal with Giga Crystal. So Giga Crystal displays are pretty good. But generally, like Evo Japan 2023, we're using like the Sony InZone because they're the owners of the event. And the InZone monitors were not the fastest. I wouldn't say they're the slowest, but what I'm saying is they're not the fastest. You want to get used to this. If you're playing in tournament, you are going to have to deal with it. And no setup's going to be perfect. I've never seen that. I've seen what has been consistent is that you're gonna have to work with whatever you got at the event.
You're gonna have to adapt. It never is the same.
It's never the same. Yeah, it could be the fastest at the tournament. You'll have trouble with that too. As a competitor, you have to adapt. So, some ways to adapt. What XTN is saying, playing on the PSN actually helped. In my opinion, it does. Some people maybe not, but for me, it does. Another way to adapt, actually, before I played on in the Parsec days, before that, to prepare myself for it, I actually forced myself to play on a very laggy TV for like a week, just to kind of get accustomed to playing with lag. And it wasn't bad for me, but I adapted. Another way is when you're at the event, play a lot of matches on their setup. That is the number one advice. Number one advice, do not rob yourself. Like that. They have a VF party, probably on the Friday of Evo, the day before the matches for VF. But Tetsuko Yamada, home state here, is doing a party. You may randomly get a teammate that's from Japan. You may randomly get a monster. You may randomly get a player like Tricky or Gentleman as your teammate in the VF party. Play in that. I'm going to tell you, I kind of know a lot of players that are going to EVO, and if you have this idea that you're going to like sneak in there and have your secret tech and nobody's going to be able to challenge you, that's not going to happen. There are like 10 amazing Japanese level players there. 10 is more. There's like 8 super monster players that you know their names that are there. I'm just telling you that because I kind of know this. All right, good luck. Have fun.
Damn, it's going.
All right, guys. Good luck. Have fun.
Good luck, guys.
9 rounds because 9 players. That's about 30 minutes before we begin. We got one more match to go before we start the North America League. I mean the Europe Steam League. I apologize, bouncing 2 things at a time. I just had to get something done in the house. But we have 11 players right now for the Europe Steam. This is the last match before we begin. Hey, welcome DX. We got lots of people, so I'll just Evra, Lucky B, Memut, Tulikam, Himpixa, Raging Mars, Kaliros, DX, Westy Tachikawa, Bloodlust, 4i4. Thank you for joining, returning, and welcome Leaster. I think this is the first time participating. 12 players in now. Alright, looks like there's something happening here. Let's see. Something happened here. What's happened here? We got a disconnect. I think maybe Blox did mention that he had some issues with connections. Let me go mention to him. Let's see. Where is Daria? That would be my suggestion, if there's a connection like that causing it. So let's see. And XDN, this is where I guess we do the may your skills make you have get you high up on the league on the results, and the BF Neko spirits be kind to you and favor you when stuff happens. Okay. Alright, we're gonna begin now. Good luck, have fun. While this going, let's go put this on Steam side since that is running. To see Killicam versus DX, we be either seeing all of Killicam's matches or DX matches. This is an even number for the Europes.
Round one.
Let's see. Momoki is still playing his Chanchai. This is open. 0.6A. And of course, this is the entire region of Europe or the entire region of North America, so the connection might vary between the players. Recommended setting is a minimum delay setting 3 or delay setting 4. Alright, there you go. That should help, I think. Hopefully that'll help. Yes, guys, if you guys participate on online events, always double check if something's like downloading in the background, or you accidentally still on wireless connection. Those are usually the first two things to troubleshoot. Alright.
Round three. Ready, go.
Alright. And with 11 players, that's about 40 minutes, a little bit longer than the PSN League room, which has 9. But it's nice. We got 20 people playing in the league, so I'm very happy. And of course, I'll have to figure out what to do when it becomes multi-platform, because it does take quite a bit of effort to post in a lot of different places. But if you are on the Steam side of Revo, you don't use Discord very much, this is the Steam community group I made to post when each league begins or so. Okay, I think everything's going up and running now. DX is one that seems to be one of the newer players from Ultimate Showdown days. Not Ultimate Showdown, it's been only 3 years or so, but I think he looks to be a very promising player. Oh, someone just dropped out. Who dropped out? Information. Momoki left. Alright, hopefully it's just he had to go and not that the room kicked him out. Alright, may the VF Neko players be kind to all of us. If you guys know each other, I'd say message and just let them know. 2 frame is kind of the default setting, so if people is not familiar, they usually keep that too. What's the ping though? Is it like in the 60s or 80s, or is it still like up over 100? Personally, for me, I found a 3 delay setting works fine up till 80, even up to 100 millisecond ping. I'm comfortable with it. But I could play it at 1 frame delay setting at 60 or 70. I'm fine with that too. I thought him picks up might have switched over to play Jackie, but his same night went back to playing Sky. We get to see Tricky versus Jim on the PSN side. Europe Steam, then Pixar and Killicam. Right, I'm going to start this on the 4-pound here. So I'll be back once I get some things done. Right. Oh, I guess I should let's go post everyone else channels who's streaming. I think let's see, we got Cessna, who will be also commentating for the South America bi-weekly online tournament. Playing Leon. Not playing Leon, playing Akia. Let's see. Coffee, Tricky. Becoming more frequent participant, so I'm glad to see him participate. I'm glad she is participating. Tongue-tied. We got Chanchai. Lusty Tachikoma, I think, was trying to stream, but maybe did not after the game crashed. Let's see. Yeah, it'll be under Marco, so I don't see it. Let's see here, so. Okay.
Round 1. Ready, go! Round 3. Ready, go!
So. Alright, I'll be back after I take care of some stuff.
Round 3. Ready, go! Knockout! Round 1. Ready, go! Round 2. Ready, go! Round 1. Ready, go! Knockout! Round 3. Ready, go! Ring out. Round 3. Ready, go! Excellent!
You'll enjoy this.
Round 1. Ready, go! Round 2. Ready, go! Round 1. Ready, go! Ring out! Knockout! Round 2. Ready, go! Round 3. Ready, go! Knockout! Round 4. Ready, go! Knockout! Round 3. Ready, go! Knockout!
You'll never be a match for me.
Knockout! Round 4. Ready, go! Knockout! Round 1. Ready, go!
Alright, I'm back. Apologies being out AFK so much. But I should be able to stay around longer. We have a Killer Cam versus Kalios. to get familiar with everyone's name again.
Knockout.
It's a little more difficult when you're doing two streams as two leagues at the same time, but
Round 2. Ready.
that is the goal for the third core, is get back to the roots of these leagues, which was recognizing everyone. And a little difficult doing that, but I think it's worth it. I think it does make everyone feel that they belong. And we got my two co-hosts here, playing against each other, Chanchai versus Sesuna.
Round 3. Ready. Go. Knockout.
Let's see how many
Round 3. Ready.
Matches we made for both leagues. There's 9 players in the North America PSN, 12 players in the Europe Steam. It's glad to see PSN players still
Ready. Go.
participating in these league sessions. Alright. And definitely let me know if you notice any drop in quality of the streams, as I have been trying to figure things out. Alright, it looks like
For me.
Live Forever is currently in the lead, undefeated. Tricky with one loss, courtesy of Live Forever. Go put this on the PSN side since they're here. As we get to see Jaren Whipper versus Chanchai. Are we getting a lot of disconnections or something? Because it looks like there should be more matches than just 4 players.
Round 1. Ready. Go.
In the Europe side, we have 40i4, currently undefeated, currently leading the group. DX, Wagey, Mars, both just with 1 loss. And I do highly recommend in these league sessions, if you live from one end of the continent to the playing against other people at the other end of the continent, definitely a delay setting of 4 I would recommend it. If you live in the middle of the continent, I think delay setting 3 is fine. Just remember, what your delay setting is, it forces your opponent to play on that lower delay settings. So if you feel comfortable playing on a delay setting of 2 or even delay setting 1, a lot of people are not comfortable playing on those delay settings in the outside of Japan.
Round 3. Ready. Go. Knockout. Round 3. Ready. Go. Round 4. Ready. Go.
Alright, Darian, thanks for letting us know. Sometimes it's bad days. Part of playing online.
Knockout.
Weiji Mars playing here. He is the second quarter league leader of the Steam group. Chanchai playing against Whipper there was the league leader for both Steam and PSN North America. Yeah, it looks like we're marred with quite a bit of issues with the PSN side. we'll get to see the Live Forever versus Jaren Whipper. Live Forever is currently undefeated.
Round one.
I believe this is the last match. Last round. Can Jaren Whipper give Live Forever a loss? Oh yeah, can't get out. We got there. Here Cam versus Blood Artist, also known as Manjimaru on VFDC. I think this is the first time I've seen Blood Artist plays Eileen. Now the pressure is on Jaren Whipper. I think if he can win 3-0, it's a tie for first with Live Forever. If Live Forever doesn't even get one round win, he's guaranteed first place.
Knockout.
Oh, I'm sorry, I Live Forever already gone the first round.
Round three.
So Live Forever is guaranteed first place here.
Knockout. Round four. Ready, go.
Alright, let's go. Okay, Chan is still playing against XTN. Let's go back Steam here. Alright, let's just go put this on the
To mom and
just get the results in. So congratulations, Live Forever for first, Jaren Whipper second, and Tricky third. We'll do 2 more leagues, is that?
Very good game, XTN. Alright, that was a really fun league battle.
Ready, go.
$8 yen. We understand we understand that the disconnect was too much. I'm sorry that you had a lot of disconnects, but I was really happy to have you here. Congratulations on your win over Tricky as well, and I hope you're doing well. $8 yen. I liked fighting your Fido, very much so. I actually today I really like playing on. It's a slower connection, but I swear I am on. I'm gonna double check my settings here, but I swear I am. I swear I'm on wire. Yeah, so it's on the wire.
Round three. Ready, go.
But definitely, you know, we're feeling the slowness, but I like the slowness because it's forcing really thoughtful play. It's forcing really thoughtful play. It's like, as much as we might want to twitch, I think making decisions is better. And I think we're doing it. Yeah, and really good stuff. Like, honestly, that was a really
try again in a few years.
and if I'm getting challenged really hard, I'm really happy. Actually, it's something I need to work on. And everyone's really calling out stuff today. This whole weekend, people have been calling out stuff I do. So I really enjoy that. Alright. Is that you, Setsuna?
Yeah, the connection's been rough. Like everybody was disconnecting.
Today, I didn't have disconnects, but I definitely felt slowness. And I double checked. I'm on internet for the record. but I had overall had a good connection with everyone, but it's slower, right? But I actually told my stream I like that it's slower because like we're having to play super thoughtful VF, you know, like it's really like having to not rely on outspeeding people, you know. It's like.
You see, the Discord, is Discord down? I don't think can you guys hear me? Sound? Okay, something wrong. Alright, no sound. Mic is working, but there's no sound coming into the headphones. Let's see what's the issue.
Round 3. Ready, go!
It looks like the person got disconnected from room. Start the countdown 5 matches for the North America Steam. And I need to figure out what's wrong with my headphones since I can't hear anything through it right now. Just unplug and plug it. Okay, that's working now. I can hear some noise on the background from my co-host. So yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
Okay. We could hear you. You could hear us.
Yeah. Something wrong with my headphones. Yeah.
Also, people watching my Twitch, I just gave a shout out to Giuseppe Swag. Please follow them. Really good content from more from the King of Fighters side, but they also played some. But always just good. So, shout outs. Yeah, this has been. That said, it feels slower, but I'm enjoying all the fights. Like when I played it, my first match was Mold Monkey. I was like, oh boy, we're really gonna have to make this thing. It's good. Same with my match with General Ripper. He nailed me on some decisions. Tricky especially, Live for Eve especially. XTM I did spam, but it was more of like, okay, we're gonna force guessing right away. Because I told everyone that like XTM is really good at glitching. Like I've lost a lot of glitching contests against XTM. When you let it go into awkward neutral, that's when like XTM will just almost always win those situations. Like who hits the attack button first at the right time, who does this? So I'm like, okay, we're playing all buffer speed. So, really good stuff. General Ripper. As we've said before, General Ripper always going to make you guess. This is a combo that will always make you guess. And then Live for Eve is going to challenge you on frames, but also on other aspects of the combo and make you guess too. But General Ripper really going to get you into that. It's a better guess right. Better guess right. I think I would agree with that, Nala. Yeah, I think it could have been a rebound.
Alright. Europe side should be finishing up soon. The countdown here.
So it's, that 4-6P is so scary. You don't bring it out too often, but when you do, it's like, geez. Carrots on up to the hands, like wham. And then there's also the fact that it's +1 on block in my grade, and I'm still too slow to respond to that. So, but your Kira doesn't abuse it. Like you have to fight KNR to get used to the 4-6 blocking. You know? Juice Box also. Juice Box likes to use it. Like KNR really used. There was a phase where KNR would always do jab in 4-6 because like it also is good against evade.
Alright, looks like 40 I4 won the Europe League. And we should be accepting people again, 10 to 15 minute break before we start the second league for Europe. We already started the countdown for the North America PSN room. There's 7 players right now. So you still have plenty of time to join if you want to participate in that. Yeah, so congratulations for 45 I4 for getting first place. And there's a tie for second between Hinpixa and Eva. Right.
Nora says, hopefully PSN gets replay takeover too. I believe that Revo will definitely win. Revo on consoles, I 100% believe it's going to win. 100% believe that. I will be very confused with this. I'll be like, why? You know? Like how? I don't see how this feature breaks the port or so yeah, I'm very sure that it's gonna get the replays, downloadable replays and
Excellent.
I know we're doing awesome here. Hello, Lightwing Dragon. Hope you're doing well.
Three more matches before we start the North America PSN room. Oh, if Blood Artist, when you are supposed to match up with someone who got disconnected from the room, what happens usually is that you get disconnect you. You get to spectate someone's match just briefly, and then you will just be disconnected from the actual match being streamed. Not being streamed, but that was being shown in the room, and usually the sound is also missing. So that's very common when you get matched up to someone who got disconnected from the room. Alright, we're going to get this posting around, letting people know you could join for the Europe room.
Round 2. Ready, go.
The Kai and Chanchai combo doing pretty good. Just we're both just busy a lot, so. But busy is good in some way.
Round 3. Ready,
But I'm really happy for Akai who, has like upgraded their personal setup for VF5.
Oh yeah, but I don't think I'll be playing on it too much yet because so for me the stream that I have right here is a mobile setup that I have I'm doing at my parents' house because I'm help take care of stuff at their house on the weekends. And the new setup I have is at my house, which hopefully one day it'll be my permanent streaming setup too. But I indulge and bought myself that Canva 2009 setup. I bought one and I was like, oh, this is really awesome. So might as well get a second one to make it into a full setup. And after I bought the second one, I was thinking, most people nowadays is just gonna bring their own controller to play.
Yeah, it's a little different because of that.
Yeah.
But it has room. It kind of does have room, and you can mod it. You can mod them too.
Mm-hmm.
I think you can also just make like just a tabletop.
That's why I would really appreciate if they have some way of just making this a normal deck just for use as a table. But
I wish it was able to just like fold down. You know? It's like flip,
Uh-huh.
because I've seen the Virtual community. Someone did that with like they made a desk setup where you can flip down the decks. Like you can like fold it under the desk.
yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
Oh,
It's nice. I do not regret purchasing it. I think we have 2 more matches before we start the yeah, 2 more matches before we start the North America PSN League room for the second league. Europe will be starting. Well, let's see who we have. Razanov joined, so welcome. Brad and John player.
Round 2. Ready, go!
I always forget that like 4-6P is like fuzzy guard. It's like -5. You're like, what? That stupid move is not Nitaku?
And I want to say
So-
thanks for playing DX, Wusty, Easter, Kia Cannon, 4i4, and welcome Razanov for the second week.
Round 3. Ready, go!
So while the big event was of course the regional finals for North America, those who did not know or fell asleep waiting for the finals, Ema took first place, so he is gets the invitation, the third person to get the invitation for the global finals, which will be in 2026. Location and actual day is not known yet. 10 to 15 minutes.
Knockout. Round 2.
Really fun fighting in the
Round 5. Ready,
We also said, let's see who got second. I believe it's Yuku who got second, defeating Gentleman Thief, who he was using Brad and Akira. I'm not sure if he used John against Yuki. I think it was just Brad and Akira. Jub is a it's a Steam. Europe is on the Steam side on Sundays. Hey, welcome Shisha. It's been a long time. Shisha, we usually play Jeffrey a lot, so it's coins, yeah. Yeah, Jub. Yeah, you're the one who told me to do it. So yes, passcode is where is it? 1307.
round 4.
Alright, one more match and then we'll start the North America PSN.
Well, in the case that Himajin wins Evo, they still win Evo. They just,
I don't think he's allowed to participate, right?
No, I'm sure he's allowed to participate because it's a separate tournament.
Okay.
It's just that he's just not allowed to qualify a second time. Invitational, right? I mean,
Maybe it's the online one that he's not allowed to participate.
you can't just suddenly tell somebody they can't play. You know, like.
No, I was reading the rules and there was something about mentioning that if you already qualify or something, you can't participate again. So maybe that's just for the online qualifiers.
That's just for the online qualifiers. That's just for the sake of for events that are only about that. But because Evo is has more scope than that, then yeah, he's allowed to participate in the tournament. He just wouldn't be qualifying a second time. Well, he wouldn't win a second ticket. But it's true that the rules that they were stating were about where they're because they were making a big deal about those rules for if you won qualifier 1, right? Qualifier 2. But that's it. That is interesting. But I'm very sure that nobody's gonna see it. Because there's still prize money for Evo. There's still a trophy for Evo.
And
I
if
don't think
and if there's a situation in which like HEMA cannot go to the global finals, the next person who finish behind him will be the one who gets the invitation. So that would be Adam Yuki. Just in case.
Adam, go hit up that wife Agro. Hit up that wife page. Hit up Himachan's wife page. So you can go too. So you can go.
Alright guys, good luck and have fun. 8 players for the North America second league today. And we'll be here seeing all of Chanchai matches or Live Forever. Since Chanchai is streaming, let's see if we get Live Forever matches on. But we don't get to choose, we just let it go. Alright, good luck guys.
Okay. Good luck. Thanks so much.
Hey, welcome back DX.
You'd better take me seriously.
3 more matches before we start the North Europe
Round 1.
Steam League.
Ready, go.
There we go. I'll take this information.
Round 2.
4961. 4961.
Ready, go.
49618. Okay. And if you ever do not remember what the passcodes are, room number and stuff should be on the bottom screen. Well, welcome back, Elaster. What am I looking for here?
Round 3. Ready, go. Round 2. Ready, go. Knockout. Round 4. Ready, go.
Yeah, this is what I remember Manjimaru, aka Blood Artist character, Akia. And this, I think this is the first time I've seen him pick to play Jackie.
Knockout. Knockout. Round 4.
And we'll see franchise matches on here. And of course, let's see. Let's put the links of everyone who is streaming their matches. Of course, you want to watch from Leon's player point of view, and Chanchai giving his commentary on his play. Definitely check out his stream. We got Tricky playing Eileen. And Sesuna, who you can definitely play as also speaks in Espanol. One more match and then we'll begin. this match here is Razanov versus Himpixa.
Knockout.
10 players here.
Round one. Ready, go. Knockout. Knockout. Round two. Ready, go.
Oh, I forgot. Make sure to do this. We're superstitious group.
Ready, go. Knockout. Round four. Ready, go.
Oh, welcome back, Lusty. Alright, we're gonna begin now the second league for Europe.
Ready,
Same time as the first one, but everyone will get at least one bye now. Well, thanks for the follow, 7 squids. A 7A small milestone, thank you very much.
knockout. Round two. Ready, go.
Now we already got 2 matches in for the North America side, so that's about 5 more rounds remaining. And yeah, to start the Europe Steam second league, and that is going to take about 30 to 40 minutes. Gives people a rough idea if you want to participate in the third league.
Knockout.
Once the league ends, we give about 10 to 15 minute break in between, which is about 5 matches.
Go.
From New York City, welcome, thanks for stopping by.
Knockout.
Yeah, I think the league simultaneous play is like one of the coolest feature, best feature that was introduced with Ultimate Showdown. And I think it makes large rooms fun to play, I think, because you can all have everybody playing at the same time. Put this now on the Steam side. So if you're ever interested, I do host both on Steam and on for VREVO and Ultimate Showdown on the PSN. Same exact game as sister-wise, but Revo is the one that has rollback, and the PS1 is still on delay base. But once it gets back to cross-platform play is for the different systems, we most likely combine the leagues. Not combine Europe and North America together, but combine the PSN Steam into one, and of course Switch and Xbox.
Round 2. Ready, go!
Yeah, when it was released on PC, I did remember several years ago, Aoki did mention that if they do release it on Steam, they had to consider crossplay, because you don't want to divide the community up. And when Revo came out on PC, they say, "Oh, we can't actually get it to work." And then half a year,
Round 3.
less than half a year, announced that it is going to be cross-platform, which is awesome. Yeah, but on the weekends, these leagues, anyone who is actually watching this for the first time also, and not familiar, I like to think of it as someone like your local venue, but online. It's open from 1 p.m. Central to 4 p.m. Central time. It's about 3 hours. You can play in the entire session. Awesome. Play in all 3 leagues, or you can't, show up at the beginning, but show up later on. You can participate in the second, the third. Try to make this as convenient and easy to participate as possible. And maximum commitment time is, if we get a full 16-player room, 1 hour of your time. And if it's a very small room, just 4 players, just 10 minutes. But it's like going to your venue in which they have 8 setups for Virtua Fighter. So everyone could be actually playing against each other. Tankyaku! Tankyaku Akira! 9K. Even with its nerf, it's still something something to be feared. Actually, like that, and let's go to Cessna stream this turn. Alright, we get to see Henpixel versus Raging Mars here. On the small screen, we got a Leo mirror match between Chancha and Jim here.
Round 1. Ready, go!
Definitely doing multi-leagues simultaneously is not necessarily easy to commentate. But the main goal of this stream is actually just to bring awareness. We're gathering people to play. And we have a lot of people streaming from their own perspectives, like Chanchai, Tricky, and Susano today. Sometimes we get even more. So that you can watch from a lot of different point of views. And Chanchai, Susano, and Tricky are all the upper level players in North America. Good to see here Tricky versus Susana on his stream right now.
Round 3. Ready, go! Excellent! I want a serious fight! Round 4. Ready,
Now, second quarter of the Europe Steam League, we had Ranger Mars had been the league leader, with him Pixa at second place. Both of these are players that were on the PSN side, but like a lot of the players, they have moved over to the Steam side. We do have some players that play on both PSN and Steam still, so I appreciate those players as those who can't actually transfer over to Steam gives them players to play against. Sesson was able to win into round 5, but Tricky wins. Go to 4th round or 3rd round. Let's check out the... Right now we have Live Forever undefeated and Tricky undefeated. Both are plus 10, so they're exactly tied. We have Tricky versus Chan Chai, XTN versus Jim, Live Forever versus Susana, Jan Weaver versus Sisha. So these are both matches that's going to be. So I'm gonna put this on small screen if you want to watch it. If you could definitely see this on both Tricky or Tricky or Chan Chai stream. Going this match between DX and Himpixa on the bigger screen. Oh, good use of the stage there. Whatever.
round 2. Ready, go!
DX 3 match points here. Tricky also has 3 match points. And 3 match points for Live Forever. Tankyaku! I'm watching Sasuna's shit stream right there. Alright, Hippies get 1 round there. Can Tricky seal the deal here? Yes, she can. Yes, she can. Sestina is going into round 5 against Live Forever. So Tricky remains undefeated in the North America PSN side. And Pix is bringing into round 5. Does bring into round 5. Father-daughter match here.
Round 5. Ready, go!
Side turn Soka Hosu into Byaku. That's small health lead. Oh, that's it, I think. And Live Forever wins it there, so both Live Forever and Tricky remains undefeated. And we got a close match here between Himpixa and DX. Oh, guard break, that should do it. And now get Chanchai versus XTN on the screen here. Tricky will be playing against Live Forever. And we'll get to see Cavaliers versus DX on the Europe Steam side. I'm going to switch over to Tricky here to see the Live Forever match versus Tricky.
Round one. Ready, go! Round two. Ready, go! Knockout. Round two. Ready, go!
The side turn, side crumple. Tricky go one round there, going to round 4. Yeah, it's got 3 match points.
Round three. Ready, go!
Yeah, I believe then that win by Live Forever. Live Forever gets his second first place finish. Start off.
Knockout.
DX win his match. Let's go straight over to PSN side as the league should be completed.
I'm better.
Sutton has finished his match also. Alright, congratulations Live Forever winning the second league today with Akai. Won the first league today with Kage. Tricky gained second and Jen Whipper gained third place. Thank you guys for playing. We'll do one more league for those who want to stay and continue playing. Thanks for playing XTN. Alright, there we go. Let me go post my let people know to join. I think Cessna should be going to help with the commentating for the South America tournament today.
Yeah,
4 o'clock.
I'm just gonna play a few rounds and then I'm gonna head over.
Alright. Go coast around.
So that's really too bad. That I guess Tricky's controller disconnected on the match with Live Forever. So Live Forever, congratulations, but thanks for letting us know though that sadly it wasn't like us. It wasn't the battle that was. I don't worry too much about fairness. It's what it is, you know. Life's not fair. It's okay.
Yes,
know?
life is not fair.
Life's not fair. It's the sooner we cope with that, the better. It's usually when we expect life to be fair that we freak out and get upset, demand things from people. You know. But it is unfortunate. But that said, Tricky's still here. We get the good battles with Tricky. It's good training. It's good training. And Tricky's going to be that much more determined to have this great fight between them.
this is the first time I see a Blood Artist play Akira again.
Oh, good.
If you don't remember, Blood Artist is Manjimaru from BFTC. So this is a original character that I remember him playing with. So.
I totally forgot that Majimaru is the Blood Artist is Majimaru. So, welcome back. Come back to Akira. Vengeance, it's really good to see you. Hope you've been doing really, really well. Thanks for supporting VF at offline events and on streams. So we really appreciate you. And we appreciate your Leon as well. So hope you've been doing great.
Oh, there's a lot of both sides be matchmaking side. Okay.
Had a really fun battle with Satsuna. I was just like, why did I not? How come? Like I hit tech roll. Why did I just can't tech roll today. I'm so sad. And I got down here to death on both screens. So but it was a fun battle with Satsuna.
Yeah, likewise.
Hey, welcome S Vengeance. Lyon player from the Illinois area, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. Should be Vengeance.
Yeah,
How do you pronounce it?
I call it Vengeance because I imagine that their real name is probably Sven. Sven is.
Oh, okay.
So it's Vengeance.
It's Vengeance. Okay, I apologize for the butchering the nickname.
Yeah, like Sven. I think Sven's roots are in Eurasia, like Russia and stuff, but in countries in that area. But I'm not sure which. I used to think of it as like Russian, but I think I've seen that all over Europe. So yeah, Sven is a name, and used to be more common too. It's also one of the characters on Voltron. You know?
Nice. Alright guys, I'll see you around.
Alright, thanks for playing.
Cheers.
Yeah, Setsuna, very, very much.
Oh, actually, Setsuna. Who should we recognize as strong players in South America? Lau Ferris, I believe.
Yeah, Lau Ferris and the Bolivian dude.
Okay.
Is pretty strong as well.
What character does he use?
Huh?
What character does he use?
Akira. Every character.
Okay.
He's one of those guys. But yeah, mostly Lau Ferris is probably by far the strongest.
Gotcha.
Lawfire is definitely seen he's really strong. So
yeah, for sure. If y'all could raid at the end, I think Soyokai is gonna be streaming.
Okay,
Right,
yeah. Once my league sections end, I'll wait over that to that side.
Fantastic, man. Thank you so much.
All right.
thank you,
Cheers,
Setsuna.
guys. I'll see you guys in a bit.
Okay. Later.
Later.
So Sven also said that it's mostly Scandinavian, the name Sven.
Scandinavian.
And,
Okay.
but is it Sven or should we call is it Sven? Sven with the B. Maybe it's pronounced like Zivi. Sven. We're gonna confuse it kind of with linguistics and names.
I'll just tell you now, my pronunciation sucks, so I'll try my best. But look, I'll say Suspensions.
Well, it's just like you know what Americans call Kwanba, right? Isn't it Chomba? Like Chomba is like the actual pronunciation. I think.
Is that how you actually pronounce it?
I think like usually when you do Chinese or like Mandarin into like Q, it's like a K sound, you know. So it's like, or it's like a ch, like chi.
Oh,
So, like,
I didn't even know it was a Chinese company, so I just call it Kamba.
It's a Chinese company, yeah. So I think it's actually Chomba. And then, but you know, Americans will usually call it either Kamba or Kwamba. I tend to call it Kwamba. So
Okay.
you know,
I call it Kamba.
you know, we think about Jerry Maguire. It's all about the Kwam. You know, so.
Oh, Oh yeah, Shisha did use Blaze. Maybe I'm mistaking him. I thought he used to use Jeffrey also.
We did. Yes.
Oh, he did. Okay,
Sisha-
okay.
Sisha traditionally played as Jeffrey.
Yeah, I do remember playing Blaze now since they changed over. But the league, second league today, he was playing Sarah.
Yes. Really happy to have Sisha back.
That was kind of the idea of hosting these league sessions. People, have other things in life they like to do, and so, but once they do have the itch for VF, they remember that hey, we do host league sessions on the certain times of the day.
Yeah.
And so let's see, actually, yeah. So while the big event yesterday was the regional finals, there was actually quite a bit of events, offline events that happened. There was the Defend the North event at the Brooklyn. I think it was at the Brooklyn Arcades, right?
What's that?
The Defend the North tournament. Was that
Yeah,
actu-
it's just that it's in a part of New York that I don't know, it might not be as accessible. No, but this was Brooklyn Arcade. I think.
Okay.
This was retro, right? This was Defender North Retro. And I think I heard Cruz did really good.
Tech Daddy, we have one more league for the North America PSN League. We're right now during intermission. Right now we're in the second league for Europe Steam. So once that is done, we'll have it 10 to 15 minutes before we start the third league for Europe Steam. But yeah, speaking about the tournaments that happened yesterday, at Defend the North, we had Jamie Lee Curtis, who got first place. He's a law player. Cruz gained second. Akai player and Hayato, iFix Machine, gained third. Usually he uses Go, Taka, or Wolf. PSN is for North America for Sunday. Steam Europe Sunday. And then on Saturday it's Switch. Then there's also in the Ohio, the SEGA, Columbus, Ohio area, there was the where is it? Tension Cross Shift, which is interesting. This format tournament is a Swiss format at the first, and then later became a W elimination top 8. But I don't see a lot of fighting game tournaments use a Swiss format. But the one who won that was Sente, Aoi player. Oriwan got second, Kage, and then Mango Copter, who's a Wolf player, got third. And then go all the way to Japan. There was the Tokai Bay Area Cup. It's the second one using the Revel. It looked like all the Bay Area Cups in Japan now it has switched over to Revel. So there's the Tokyo one, which is most people are familiar with, then Tokai region, and then the Kyushu region, which is in southern Japan. For the Tokai area, the team that won it was Pinky Max A. The Pinky Max team is a team that usually is really well known in the Tokai region. This three-man team was consists of Yogo Kage, the pro Kage player. Let's see who King Joe is a law player. I think he's a law player, right? King Joe. Yeah, he's a law player. And then we have Jinzen Ning. Let me go double check on that. I'm quite sure he's a law player. And Jinzen Ningen, also known as Charisma Law, a very strong law player. Do you remember what King Joe uses? Is he a Jackie or a law player?
I don't remember who King Joe is.
Oh, again? Okay.
Round 4.
There we go. Look at that up. Alright, we had 2 more matches before we start the North America last league for North America. This is Svengeance. Yeah, I think it's. That sounds better than S Vengeance. Carrying the second league for Europe, we have him Pixa at 7 wins, 2 losses. We actually have quite a few people with just 2 losses at top, so that's him Pixa. You know, that's DX just got his third loss. DX. Erva, Jub, those both are just 2 losses both also. So we have right now Jub, Erva, who's using Brad instead of Jeffrey, and him Pixa top.
Very nice.
Yeah, if I wasn't paying attention to the name of the person, I would assume this might have been you. But usually you had the headphone on, right? On your costume outfit? Was it the skateboard?
Yeah, I can't remember. I think it was the costume. But I like Spencer's costume. Yesterday on stream, I think I said that. Yeah, I said it on stream that like I think a lot of people don't realize how much work, especially if you look at how Revo looks on high definition and the cloth material of the costumes, like how much work it is. Like you really do have to. If you try to bring the costumes from Final Showdown to Revo, you really do have to recreate them. The best way to see that is to look at like Akira and materials, the way the materials.
Yeah, this is basically all the. It was built all the way from ground up, the graphics and everything. That's what
If you just straight ported them into this engine, they'll look pretty flat. They'll look kind of like looking at the VF1 costumes, you know, in its own way. You know, like they'll look really flat and they'll look really either low res, but most likely just the texture work. And actually the materials work, the lighting will look a bit off and it'll be noticeable. So there is actual legit work to be done that they did claim they were going to do in the past, but I don't know when they made the decision to stop. Probably when they realized just how much work that was.
And how much demand there is actually. I mean, a lot of people are saying it, but is it enough demand for them that it makes financial sense?
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. It's like, how much of your wages would you like to put in as to pay for the artist to pay for the artist to do all this work?
So,
you know, and they're like, I want it for free. It's like,
I know from a commercial, from a consumer point of view, most of you guys most likely don't want to hear this. But when Final Showdown came out, we got bundles of these outfits, which was a very huge discount. Like when the Final Showdown in the arcades, it's if you want all like everything for all the characters, then that's gonna cost you like a small little fortune most likely.
yeah, we actually had to pay in the arcade. I don't know the cost structure though in the arcades. I just know that subscription service for online, right?
Mm-hmm. But there's also one thing is like when they release those items and stuff, it's like monthly they release like like a little few items each time. So I think if I remember correctly, when they say they made the Tekken outfits for Ultimate Showdown, it was basically a 6-month process. So you kind of take that into perspective how much items we had in Final Showdown. I guess how much employees they have working on it and.
But the scale of the work is different.
Yeah.
Because the amount of work that went into the Final Showdown costume is less than what it for like a Revo costume. And this has been a problem with game development period for the past 20 years, which is the escalating cost of art assets and sound assets. Because you gotta pay artists. You know, you gotta pay artists.
Alright, we guys gonna begin now? Alright, thanks for playing Tricky. We're gonna have 6 players in the last minute. Good luck, have fun.
Thank you very, very much. Good luck, have fun.
Round 4. Ready, go!
Open 26C. So this is the last league for North America. Yeah, 6 players. This should be relatively not too long. Most likely less than 20 minutes. And we're still currently in the second league for Europe. I think that's Manji Mari, right? Blood Artist that we just saw. Yeah, Blood Artist playing Yaster. I apologize if I mispronouncing your name. Let's see what's the results here. We had him Pixa and the 2 other players close to each other. Oh, so we got another 2-way tie for second place here. So first, congratulations to him Pixa for getting first place. Jub and DX tied for second. Thank you guys for playing. We will do one more league, so those who still want to play, got 10 to 15 minute break, so take a nice snack or whatever. And those who are ready to go to sleep and stuff, or have something else better to do, thank guys for playing. We'll do one more league for Europe. Okay. We go post around, let people know to join. Okay. Intermission C. Yeah, the main thing I hope to accomplish with these leagues is think of this as your local venue that you don't have next to you, and come play with people that have common interests. Or if you just can't find other people to play at certain times, these sessions will be always hosted at this time. Alright, let's finish posting.
Round 2.
Oh, I think I missed posted here. Alright.
Round 3. Ready, go!
Alright, sorry, let's put this back on this screen here. We can see Jim's matches, so let's just go play this. Playing against Sisha using Sarah. Alright, we'll start a countdown after this match between him Pixa and Raging Mars. Looks like him Pixa is practicing Jackie during intermission matches, but in the actual league itself, it's using High. But thanks for playing, Kaliros, Lucky B, Evra, and Leaster. Who do you consider your main character, Eva? Or do you actually have a main character? I know you've been using Jeffrey a lot during the league sessions. And I think I've seen you use Akira and Shun.
Round 3. Ready, go!
Jeffrey. 5 match countdown started. Oh, also, the European players that's watching the stream, if those who have a lot of extra money that they could travel to a different continents, versus fighting in Birmingham, UK. That is the offline Virtua Fighter Open Championship qualifier. Let's see if we can get the link.
Ready, go!
That is going to be like somewhere in the middle of August is when that event occurs. Yes, Birmingham, UK. The tournament happens on August 15th through 17th. But registration deadline is the end of July. So if you're interested in participating in a offline Virtua Fighter tournament, this might be the one to plan to attend. But there's a link to the Start GG for that. And if there's any additional information later on about this, I do made a DC thread that I will update if there's more information.
Better run home to mama now.
I think the last time I checked, there was like 70 or 80 players that's joined participating in that. Is that Discord thread for the versus fighting, Marco? aka Westy Tachikoma? So there you go. There's the one. That's mostly where the UK players are, or the European players more. This.
Round one. Ready, go!
Is this the official Virtua Fighter Discord, or is this the unofficial one? Yeah, actually, just click on it to find out quickly.
Excellent. Round two.
Alright, 4 matches player. Hey, welcome Lamas. Also, Lamas is Combo Lamas, I believe. L Blaze player. Yes, it's Combo Lamas. Thank you for joining Combo Lamas. We got a nice turnout for Europe. 12, 11, and right now 8.
Knockout. Round three. Ready, go!
Hey Tech Daddy, we just started the PSN League already. So for the Ultimate Showdown version of the game, once the league has started, it disappears from the lobby room. So we have already just started as parties. I think we are in the 3rd round right now. But if in the future you see that like right now I write intermission, or if it's available for people to join the room. So what happens, like you see, right, open 26C, so C means this is the 3rd league, A is the 1st league, B is the 2nd league. Right now for Europe, we're into intermission, so that's where people can join before I actually hit the start button for the league. So usually I got about 10 to 15 minutes to join in between the leagues. Alright, 3 more matches before we start the Europe last league for the day.
Round one. Ready, go!
Yeah, if you're let's see, if you have a PSN,
Round
you
one.
could
Ready,
friend me or let me know what your PSN ID is. I could actually add you to a PSN group for North America. Because I basically write when each league begins, or give you the post it in the PSN group chat, so that it's easy for you to know when you can join.
round two. Ready, go!
Or if you don't want to post your message me your PSN ID. My ID is Akai_JC, I believe, right?
Knockout. Round three.
Yeah.
Ready, go!
I think that's it. PSA. Okay. Gotcha. PSI is Tech Day TTV. Okay. And we just send a friend request here, and then yeah, PS Steam is on Saturdays, so yes. Two matches here, and we have one more round, I think, after this one. Currently, Chant is undefeated playing against Sisha. Jaren Whipper and Live Forever both are just one loss. +8 Jaren Whipper, +5 for Live Forever. Live Forever's one loss came from Chancha. Jaren Whipper's loss came from Live Forever. Chancha just defeated Sisha, and this is the final round here. Chancha will play against Jaren Whipper. S Vengeance against Sisha. Jim against Live Forever. If Chanchai wins, he's guaranteed first place.
Round 1. Ready, go!
And if he loses, that depends on how everyone else does.
Round 2. Ready, go!
Nope, purpose is saying, so I can't send you the invites. Yeah, Live Forever here plays a lot of different characters. They play all of them at quite a advanced level. See how this matches between Chanchai. Wasn't here is Smash. Alright, we have one more match before we begin. Thanks for playing, Jub Jub. Coming down to round 5 between Chanchai and Jaren Whipper. Chanchai just got 10-foot toss. Healthy to Jaren Whipper. Chan got combos, bringing him close back. This is close. Is that enough? Oh, I think that's... Oh, no. Jaren Whipper does take it. So this is a plus-minus round. Who wins this last league. So let's see what's this good. Oh shoot, I apologize Chanchai, it's just if I've been checking while you guys are playing, just hear me. But congratulations, it's a tie between Chanchai and Jaren Whipper. Jaren Whipper was able to defeat Chanchai that last round to make it a tie. And the Live Efforts was still such one round short to make it a triple tie for first place. So congratulations to all three of you guys.
First, and third, I guess.
We did have one three-way tie for first place before. Do you remember who that was, Chanchai?
I don't. Well, that was one time. It's like you, me, and Setsuna.
It was between you, me, and SF Punker.
Okay. Yeah, that was a really fun one.
Yeah. And on it was actually like that was like the second or third league in which we were playing that day, in which we got all a three-way tie. But like one league before, it was a three-way tie between you, me, and SF Punker also for second place.
Yeah. What was the 5-way tie that happened before?
Did we have five-way tie? I have to find
There
look
was-
at all the old
I
stats and
think there
stuff.
was a 5-way tie once or something. Yeah.
For the purpose of the ties, like first, second, and third, I just put asterisk marks, so everyone's considered a first place finish in that one. And, all right,
Yeah.
we're gonna begin now.
Yeah, they
I'm for the
still
Europe
just,
side.
they still consider count on the leaderboard because it's just we're just tallying up like number 1s, 2s, and 3s.
Mhm.
Really. But yeah, the downside, there is a downside to not telling 4s and 5s. But it rarely plays, but it does play sometimes. You know, if you don't count 4th place, 5th place, and all the other places in the scoring system, you may sometimes have a situation where somebody who's not going to get into the top 3 might have a reason to like throw a match. So it's kind of the funny thing about different.
Mhm.
I'm so surprised that I think about these things, and I'm like, well, it's not that I always act on.
Knockout.
First team, this is the last league for Europe, 8 players, open 26C. And North America, we just leave the room open for those who just want to continue playing. But yeah, if we were talking about the leaderboard, if there's like a tie for a number of first place finishes, then we just use this, how many second place finish they have, and then third place for the league leader title that we call it, claim at the end of each quarter. But there's always been on the back of my, if feasibly there's time we could do it, and enough people interested and actually want to do it, is at the end of each quarter is do some type of playoffs, which is basically the idea is for every league people participate, if you get in finish top 25%, so if there's 16 players in the league and you finish 4th or higher, you know, you're qualified to participate in the playoffs. And the more top 25% finishes you have, the better position you have in the playoffs. So this is a kind of way to give people who can't participate as frequently as others a chance to kind of also shine the spotlight. And I think it's a fun way to do these too, but it kind of depends on if we get people. Sorry, Kingheim, you just joined a little bit late. I can already hit the league start. Apologies. Kingheim is a Shun player from France. Let me go put this on Steam. I'm sorry. This is the actual tournament here. Alright, so we have for the third, the last league today, we have Combo Llamas joining. And there should be a South America online tournament happening now. I think Chanta is chatting on his side. Chat.
All right, I'm back. I'm back on Akai screen. Can you hear me?
Oh yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, sorry about that. But the good thing is your stream was spared from listening to me.
I'm sorry?
Your stream was spared from listening to me talk about rigging points, you know, like sabotaging your own results to make the scoreboard, the leaderboard work better for you. But I also said to do that, you have to already be in position. But then why I said like not counting 4th, 5th, 6th, all the other rankings, is that like let's say I'm in a position where I know I'm not going to get top 3, right? Then okay, then I might have incentive then to completely lose the last game in the league, right? And so now that it's a little more because I
Yeah. Or they leave the league early.
yeah
Yeah.
yeah stuff like that.
Yeah. Every system has its issues. So yeah.
It's just it's just about scoring. Yeah, it's not about best and worst. Now, as humans, we want scores to represent best and worst and everything in between. But when it comes to scoring, it's still just math, right? You know, so it's like, well, how's this math constructed? What are my goals, right? You know, when someone says my goal is to be number 1, then that could mean, yeah, I want to be the best, but it also means maybe I want to kind of help reduce the chance that the other person competing for the best gets the best, right? It's like, yeah. This is scoring in a nutshell.
Yeah, but the main thing is I have been keeping track of stats since 2022. So we kind of did this more of like a set way of doing things. Do have to update some stats here and there. But the good thing is that I find is that it's a lot of information that can be useful if we want to do something more out of these sessions. So and it's just sometimes just neat to kind of, for a person like me who likes baseball and kind of keep track listening to people talk numbers about baseball. These are things that I just enjoy messing around with.
Baseball is awesome because it's a turn-based sport, and which allows the stats to be even like a bit more concrete, right? The stats are still important in real time. But baseball really has a nice way of isolating it too, and just so many factors into like how to construct the win or to construct the result, really. So
I still have hopes over like to try to do some type of a playoffs. Just like this is Virtua Fighter as a example. Beachwide Cup. Beachwide Cup doesn't happen every year. It just kind of happens when it happens. They keep track of all the events that has happened in between Beachwide, so that when they do actually host a Beachwide Cup, they can just tally the point systems that they have for those events that has happened in between Beachwides and use it. So I have 4 years of data, so if there's enough interest in between people, we could try something else.
I thought I was gonna get that throw. No. Good game, Lurkford. That was a lot of fun. That was so much fun. I like the interactions there, and I threw it back, but it was really good. That was lots.
Next big event for North America is Ryan Hub's Cup, Volume 2.
Yep. North America. Very clear. Reinhardt is doing a North America Virtua Fighter Reinhardt Cup. It's going to be this coming weekend. Is the start of it. I believe it's a season type of thing.
Yeah.
It should be optimal. Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh no, go ahead. I just.
I just.
Yeah, there's going to be 4 qualifiers. So one in July, August, September, October, with the finals happening in November. similar format to the one that he did for Europe earlier. So, but this time, the top 4 of each monthly qualifier will advance to the finals. But he has he put a $1,000 prize pool for the November finals, and there should be some prize packet that he gives. So, I believe one of them consists of a joystick because Kingo was telling me how he has another heavy paperweight. Which you actually got to. I think you were the first person to use that arcade stick he won a decade ago from my events.
Yeah, and I enjoyed using it. That was a godsend. Because otherwise, I was gonna use a snack box micro otherwise, and I wasn't gonna be able to get the satisfying match with the snack box micro. Just playing on like a Sonic stick. So I was really grateful for that, and thank you for that Street Fighter Cross Tekken stick we got to use when I was playing before.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Playing on the PS, like he has PS4, but we were playing on the PS3 just so we can play on the stick on it.
Yeah. You had to use a buffer, yeah. But back then it was it wasn't Ultimate Showdown 2.0 yet, so it's the same exact game system. So.
Correct. Yeah. No, that was a fun day. I really wish I could have stayed more. He did not like offer the option of like spending the night until like until we'd have to agree to like buy tickets to train.
Yeah.
So I was like, you told me earlier, sure. You know?
Yeah. So the Reinhardt qualifier 1 is Saturday evening. And so far 26 players have signed up. Excuse me. So I posted the link to the challenge also in the VFDC thread on the chat, stream chats.
And if it was like, you gotta guess. So, and if you don't guess, I'll keep running.
Let's see, and then let's see, 1, 2, and then 3 weeks from now, excuse me, 3 weeks from now, it should be the EVO, Las Vegas. I wonder when I guess they will release the brackets like maybe a week before it, or hopefully they can release it earlier. I have to kind of. I always like to look at those brackets.
Yeah. I'm not sure when they're gonna release it, but the thing is having had some sense of the process, there's always updates and they keep track of all these changes. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The bracket, my understanding is the bracket should come out soon. But on my stream, I already told my stream which Japanese players are even.
Yeah, you told us yesterday too, on Saturday.
Yeah, it's gonna be exciting.
I did not see any Japanese players sign up yet for the versus fighting events. So we see. The registration again for. I'm sorry.
Maybe they're waiting on EVO results.
That could be, but they can't because the registration deadline for versus fighting is the end of July. So and the EVO is the first weekend of August. So I did see Nero sign up for it. I think he's gonna be a high favored for versus fighting.
Awesome. I really hope he can clinch it. I do think Europe is less likely to have the Japanese players. Good punish. Oh, that's good.
I do remember when they SEGA had the Europe Cup, the SEGA Europe Cup for Final Showdown. A few Japanese players shows up. But the EVO event is the bigger draw, I would say, comparatively. I wonder what was the decision why they chose versus fighting over Evo Nice.
Maybe. Well, when was Evo Nice announced? It was like end of last year, right?
Yeah, yeah, it was,
Or
yeah.
no, wasn't it like February? Right? It was like announced like early this year, but
No, it was
Oh,
last year that was
before-
announced.
before we- yeah, it was last year. It was last year.
But that would be like November, right? Evo Nice, November, October.
Something like that.
Yeah.
I know that like yeah, because we weren't having this idea about VF6.
Hmm. Maybe it's the first time that event is happening in Europe, and so the versus fighting event series has been going on for a while, so that might be more dependable on getting to work correctly, maybe. But Nice would be kind of more centrally located for the Europe
But
region.
Yeah, and also it could also just be SEGA in London. SEGA Europe is like London, isn't it?
Mm.
But also the prospects of where they can get the VF out. I think with the VF community, it's really hard to get the French out, to be honest, in my experience. But the UK always at least expresses that they have resources to like people that would try to help do the event or attend. But that's overthinking. Whatever reason is versus fighting is easier for me. But
Round 2. Ready?
it was so much fun. Yay, I guessed right. Good game. Live for that was too much fun. There's always so much fun.
Round 3.
Oh my gosh.
Ready? Go!
Thank you. Well, you're making me have to do 6 stuff, so thank you very much for making me do that. You know? So it's like it takes 2 to tango, and I'm glad that I'm not making you dance solo. You know, because those first 2 rounds you were dancing solo.
Round 4. Ready? Go!
Thank you very much, man. Give you a big fist bump. Sorry about the heads. No, I understand.
Excellent.
Nice.
This EX Law from Europe. It's just started playing not that long ago. So it's a very promising player that SEGA.
You said DX Loud?
Yeah. I say I need to check something out. Right.
So, literally, what I was saying was that the first 2 rounds, it was like you were having to dance solo. So I'm really glad that you made me have to dance good. That you made me have to, to tango because it takes 2. But also, you were the one who made me play 6 ways. So thank you. But it was really. But I'm glad that you didn't end up dancing alone the whole time. So. Because you were running that show those first 2 rounds. Tried really hard to play up to your level there. You got the Sisha?
I assume you're ready.
Round 1. Ready? Go!
I'm gonna try one strategy against you this round. We'll see how you react to it. How will you react to this strategy? don't be afraid to attack with Jeffrey, because Jeffrey actually has really good attacks. I know it gets scary because I try to evade everything, but just remember that regular high throws will beat the game. That's fine.
Round 3. Ready, go!
You can tech roll those. Alright, good game, Sisha. Good game. Kind of getting you back on that flow. I like your Jeffrey. It's playing patient, but we're remembering how we buffer in VF. Jeffrey actually has some scary pressure with the strings. Against lightweights, Jeffrey can win neutral a lot, but also can out-hit people if they evade an attack.
Alright, this is the last round for Europe also. Just waiting for the results. Wow, I think this for 3 leagues in a row in which we got congratulations first DX for getting first place with LOL. Waging Mars and Llamas tied for second. So this is 3 leagues today in which we got a 2-way tie for second place. So congratulations. That is it for Europe. So you guys want to continue playing the room, please do so. Yep, I had to go step out just quickly to do something. So quick play in the room you guys want to. I might play some matches in the Europe, the PSN side.
On Europe?
Yes. I don't actually mind playing with Europe.
Yeah. Well, you said PSN, but on Revo, yeah, I like playing on Revo.
But there's still people in the room with the PSN side, so I joined there second. But let me go take care of some stuff in the house. Alright.
You can play against Europe if you want. It's a good opportunity. It's good to get those matches in. I
guess do the Europeans want to actually play where they have that delay settings and stuff? Everyone has to adjust. I'll be right back.
Afraid of getting back into that Jackie mindset. Nice. I love that 6K. That's the Jackie mindset. Oh, I thought this would hit. Very good evade, just that bam, bam, bam evade. So good. You're doing great, Scope Dodge, though. Yeah, Sarah's great. Keep it up.
Round one.
Hit down.
Ready, go!
So good. That was such a fun game with me. That was a really fun game. I like this beat knuckle choice right there too. You block that with beat knuckle without hesitation. That was really good. I actually have not dealt with that one, and I like it. I like it. That beat knuckle right there is really good.
Round two.
Really, really good. I have a lot to think about. By the way, Jim Haney, thank you very much for the games too. Really appreciate you. Really appreciate you joining us and sparring with us. It was fun. Keep it up.
Round four. Ready, go! Excellent. Round five. Ready, go! Round three. Round four. Ready, go!
All right, let me go wait to the South America tournament, and then if there's still people playing in the PSN room, I'll just play a little bit there.
Round two. Ready, go!
Again, thanks again, people, for participating. We'll do this again next week as usual. Saturday's North America Steam, Europe PSN. Sunday is Europe Steam, North America PSN. After next weekend, though, the last weekend of July and first weekend of August, I will not be hosting anything, as that's my annual family reunion time. All right.
Again, thank you very much for everything, Akai. I really enjoy these, and I look forward to them every weekend. And if I ever have to miss them, I feel very sad, actually. So I appreciate it, and they've helped me so much as a player. But as a team member too.
Knockout. Round four. Ready, go! Knockout. Go!
So are they letting you in on the Europe room? Mhm.